purpose of a walkthrough inspection and this video is to show you the power that a walkthrough inspection has. We concentrate on the major components of the house. We cover the roof, the electrical, the plumbing, the HVAC system, the structural, all the important things. In a normal home inspection, we cover far more things, but when it comes right down to making requests on the seller, it's only the major stuff that matters. So we're going to start continuing on. We're going to start at the roof here, and we'll just show you what we find. Okay, we're at the roof now, and things that we'll be checking is, of course, the condition of the surface of the roof. Make sure that the shingles have at least a 5-year life expectancy on them. The other thing we'll be checking is like the rubber boots around the pipes here. Make sure there's no leaks in there. Part of the surface that we look for, like over here, we have missing shingles. This here needs to be a repair. It's a very simple thing, but if you didn't know about it, you're going to get a leak the kitchen's right below here, and you can get a leak in there pretty easily. It's an easy fix, but if you didn't know it was there, you could end up with a leak. Air conditioner here, and we already tested this earlier. We do check the age of it. This is the same age as the furnace, right around 12 years old. This pipe here needs to be is wrapped, and it needs to be monitored to make sure that that insulation stays on it. Right here we're at the electrical panel too, so we'll open this thing up here. We see that it's a square D. We have 100 amp service, and everything here in the panel looks pretty good. Okay, I'm going to take the panel off so that we can, or the cover of the panel off, so we can take a look on the inside. This home was built in 1962, and there's a possibility it could have aluminum wiring, so that's why we want to take this cover off to take a look at it. Okay, see here, it looks like it's all copper, what I can see in there. It's easy to point out through here, and so we don't have aluminum wiring. Looks like they may have changed something out because there's been a lot of wire nuts here. They may have upgraded a panel or added more wiring or something, just cut it too short. So that's about it here. There is a knockout missing right here, and that can let bugs in there, or kids can stick their fingers in there, and they're right there where the wires are. Okay, we're outside now. One of the things I want to point out in the about the drainage of your the roof system here. This is your downspout. Here we got water where it's going to dump out, and it's right too close to any foundation. This here's your patio. This pipe here should actually be running out here, went at least 5 feet away, so that the water flows away from your structure. Okay, we're going to be checking the kitchen appliances here now. What we'll do here, we just turn on the burners, see that it works, and we'll set the oven to make sure that the oven works. And what I like to do is set the timer for a few seconds or minutes, and then it will let me know when the oven is hot. So we've got you can see all the burners are working here. This one's coming on. Okay, so we know the stove and the oven works good. Yeah, we're getting heat out of this already, so we can pretty much be assured that that's working good. Okay, I'm going to test the garbage disposal. Okay, that sounds good. Sprayer, and then we'll look underneath here for any leaks. Okay, and we do have GFCI outlets here, and they do work, so we're good to go there. And with the refrigerator, good temperature reading of those, and we got ice in the ice box here, so all of that works, so we know the refrigerator's in good working condition. We can just test the dishwasher. We'll run it on little cycle here. Okay, you can hear that it's running. And then we're going to continue on while that is running to inspect the other rest of the house, and we'll come back and see whether it's completed its cycle. Okay, here we're going to just kind of do a quick survey of each room here, and we'll test some of the windows, just make sure that they work good. These are newer windows that have been replaced, so that's a good thing. And just kind of look around, make sure the condition of the walls are good and such. Oh, and then I just noticed over here, this is kind of important. This is evidence of a water leak. There's the chimney right outside the window here that probably needs the flashing corrected. And this here is water that has gotten between the paint and the wall, and it has caused some sagging there. Actually, you can see it running right on down here where the water has run down. So that's something that's going to have to be fixed. Okay, we'll go in here and check out the bathroom. Yeah, the fan works. So we just test the water in here, check for leaks underneath. See how secure the toilet is to the floor. Then we got good water pressure because of the shower is still running good, and I'm running the sink and flushing the toilet, and we still have a good spray, so we know that the water pressure is pretty good for this. We're in the garage right now. We're going to be just testing the garage door for its operation. Okay, we're going to close it and then see if the sensors work. Nope. Okay, these sensors are too low. You see how I stepped right over it the first time? These are too low. It's easy for somebody to walk right on over. See, they're only about 3 inches high. That one on the other side is only about maybe an inch and a half. So these need to be raised up about 6 inches, and that way people won't get hurt with this door coming down. So now we're going to test the resistance, see if it'll reverse on resistance. See, now I'm back here at the dishwasher. It is still running good here. So I'm going to put this on cancel to see if it'll run through, finish up the cycles. It's draining the water out. Yeah, I can hear the water draining out now, so I think the dishwasher is in good operation. We're in the lower level bathroom right now. We're going to test a few things. Toilet flush is good. It's tight on the floor. We're going to test the sink here. We'll look underneath for leaks. Oh yeah, we got a leak right here. This is all wet underneath here. So this here definitely needs to be repaired. Now we're going to check out the water heater. We're just going to see if the burner works good on it. So I'm going to turn it up. Yeah, we got a good flame in there. And so water heater is functional. Got to remember to turn it back down to where it was set. The pipe on the temperature pressure relief valve to make sure that it extends down within 6 inches of the floor or extends over into the floor drain. Piping looks good. If this ever needs to be changed out, these would need to be flexible pipes, but up until that time, it's fine the way it is. It doesn't have to be changed. We see here we got a 50-gallon water heater, and it looks to be about 8 years old. Life expectancy on a water heater is 10 to 12 years. Small space, and the furnace is here. So I'm going to take this furnace apart. And we check the date of it. We see that it's burning good right now. We got a good flame going on inside there. So this furnace is about 12 years old, according to the date on the plate inside. And so you should have a good somewhere around 8-10 more years left of useful life on this furnace here. See all the foundation, because there's no insulation on the foundation walls. The walls actually look real good. I don't see any cracking. Floor joists look good structurally. Don't see any issues. Good I-beam going across. Pillars look good.